about comedy, concerts, and beer. Pilsners, lagers, and IPAs. Liquid courage just to take the stage. Backstage pass, got the feeling right. And everyone's welcome like an open mic. Getting drunk, waiting for the last man to fall. When it's time to take a shot, we yell cannonball. Jokes got you smiling from ear to ear. Our beverage of choice is beer, man, beer. Kick back and relax while the beer foam settles. Now here's your hosts, Johnny Benson and Keg Kettles.
Go ahead, you say beer.
Come on, guys, give us some beer.
Give us some beer. It's Beer Man Beer, the podcast streaming in your ear about comedy, concerts, and beer. I'm Johnny Benson.
And I'm Ken Kettles.
And we are not in the mean streets of Shelton, Connecticut in the studio. We're on location.
Very far, far away.
We're in Suffield, Connecticut at Broad Brook Brewing Company.
We're like a stone's throw from Massachusetts, right?
That's it,
Yes.
man. It was a road trip. We're feeling extra plump after Thanksgiving holiday.
Well, speak for yourself.
I'm
I'm feeling all right.
You feeling all right? Yeah. I don't know, man. When I got to the crunchy stuff, it was the plate. Now we got we got Jim and Sean with us. What is happening, fellas?
How's it going, guys? We are just loving life. Good to have the beer men here.
Oh, thank you for
Nothing
inviting
better.
us
This is good beer, man.
to be a part.
Beer.
Now, beer here is so delicious. You had a line outside the door.
They're scratching at the door.
We witnessed that, too.
Yeah,
and we
almost-
were even greeters.
Yeah, we greeted them. There was one fellow that was waiting outside. Are they open yet? He said. Are they open
He
yet?
had to have been out there for at least a half an hour.
He needed his fix. He needed a brew right away.
Might have been because I told him you were coming.
Maybe.
Beer Man Beer podcast and nice oatmeal chocolate stout for breakfast. Can't beat it.
Oh, that's
Nothing like a breakfast beer, man.
Yeah.
Good beer. So, Jim, tell us all about what's going on here, because this is a beautiful place. We've come here before and enjoyed ourselves. We had to come back and do an episode with you.
We're just out brewing. I mean, we have some great brews coming in. We just did a beer barrel aged stout called Rooster Inhaler, and there's a story behind that. You can probably guess what that is.
I was going to ask, because what a crazy name.
Yeah, and it is what it is. So, and then we just came off the Season of the Witch, which was a Jamaican rum barrel aged Imperial Honey Brown Ale.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was going to say, man.
Catch a cool buzz with that, man.
Nice.
So,
Now, Jim, are you making beers? Or are you?
I am the director of sales, so I'm out on the road peddling. I am selling our wares.
Excellent.
So I hit the stores, I hit the restaurants and bars, and I have them taste my beer and say, please take my beer.
All right, and how far out does your beer reach?
We are in Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island right now. So we have wholesalers up in all three states. Just they're also out helping us peddle our beers. So we got a nice little core, so that we're working off of.
We were when we started, we were in all of Connecticut and then just basically Western Mass on like the 91 corridor. But right as we were getting ready to open this location, and we'll talk about like that's when the whole world was getting ready to shut down.
Yeah.
So, but we had the brew system going, and if we couldn't let people in the tap room, March of 2020, we expanded out into Boston in Rhode Island, and it's been going great.
Now, Sean, you have the look of a true craft beersman. You have the cool beard. I don't know if that's a man bun you got going on in the back there. Or
It is.
He's got the whole package.
You look
right
like
there.
the type of guy that would climb a mountain in Vermont just for a hazy IPA.
And then I'd probably teach yoga at the top of it too. We'll do some
excellent.
meditation.
Are you a yogi?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I teach yoga at the brewery
You
sometimes.
teach yoga?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We're trying to get them on the ice, do a little ice yoga.
That might be happening.
That might hurt.
Springfield Thunderbirds. I might be teaching on the ice on New Year's Day.
Beer yoga is
Unconfirmed.
really a thing. You guys drink the beer while you do it, or is it?
That's how I got a job here.
Really?
Yeah. When they opened in East Windsor in 2013, I'm from Broad Brook. It says Broad Brook on my license, and I was like, you're not going to open a brewery in my hometown and have me not like live there until I run the place. So I was a Mug Club member on day one. Helping the bartenders clean the place at the end of the night. Like, can I please have a job here? Can I please have a job here? And they're like, no. And then I got certified to teach yoga separately, and I was like, hey, they're doing yoga at breweries in Colorado and California. It's a big thing. Can I do that here?
Yeah, Two
And they
Roads does
said-
that too.
Yeah, exactly. And they said yes, and we packed the house out. And then we started doing it kind of often, adding live music, and I kept being like, "Can I have a job? I'll mop the floor, please, please." And they kept being like, "No." And then it was
The
somebody.
squeaky wheel gets the grease, man.
Well, and then it was, hey, somebody called out sick. Can you go stand in this liquor store in East Bum, whatever, nowhere, and pour beer for 2 hours? And I did that. And long story short, now I'm the director of marketing
Yeah.
Wow.
and resident
That's a
yoga
great
teacher.
story.
And what's better than a rooster inhaler in a downward dog position?
All right, tell me about this rooster inhaler. Where did this name come from?
Well, the lore is, the myth is, the brewers had a friend called Horst Thurgood from Germany, and he was a brewer over there, and I guess he came over here, and they had a little issue of calling each other sucker, and he
That would be cork sucker.
cork suckers, yes.
Cork suckers.
And Horst had no idea because of the language what they were talking about. What is this cork sucker? What's this cork sucker? So he went on to found a thesaurus, looked it up, and got the literal terms for it, and found rooster inhaler. And they were like, "Why are you calling each other a rooster inhaler? What does that mean?" And these guys, half in the bag, say, "That's a great name for a beer."
All right.
And boom, there it is. Rooster inhaler
You
has born.
Americans are crazy. You run around calling each other rooster inhaler. It makes no sense.
There's a real Irish vibe here, right? There's a lot of broga here.
Well, I'm originally from Rhode Island, so you get a little bit of everything.
I see Hungarian
Yeah.
over there.
Yep. He's drinking the Munich Lager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was going
What,
deep too.
what are we drinking?
Munich Lager.
This is the Munich Lager
Yep.
right here.
This is mighty tasty.
Keg's almost done with it, of course.
Yeah.
Well, of
He's
course.
liking it.
Of course. It's a nice sipping beer.
Tell us all about this beer.
Well, Eric, the owner, who you'll talk to shortly, is he's super German, and that's probably their favorite beer to make here is German stuff. So the Munich Lager is it's the very first lager we ever made, because back in East Windsor we didn't have the tank space or the time to make lots of lagers. We could really only kind of fit one into the brew schedule, because as it was, they were coming to pick up the beer as soon as it was packaged. It was like it didn't even sit in the cooler for more than 10 minutes before it was gone. So Munich Lager is a Helles style lager. It's the first one we made, and it's one of our 4 year-round beers that you can get anywhere. And we just kind of upgraded Helles, and we just kind of upgraded the way that we carbonate it. It's self-carb or under pressure now, and it really, without changing the recipe at all, really transformed kind of the way the head retains and comes down the side of the glass. Really good beer.
It's a lager from hell, man.
Yep. And they actually use true Bavarian malts. So we actually have a malt place that gets us Bavarian malts.
It's delicious. It's clean,
Yeah.
crisp. What do you say, Keg Kettles?
Oh, I highly agree with you.
There's a
I mean,
couple
look how clean that glass is. There's no lacing. There's nothing. It's very clean. It's very
Definitely
very
good.
clean on the palate as well.
Good starter beer for our podcast, right?
Yeah.
Good starter, because I know we're going to drink about... How many taps you got going on there?
we have, I think,
Wow, a shit ton
27?
20 beers on tap right now.
Oh, we got a lot of work to do today.
equals a shit ton.
Yes.
And shout out to our craft malters. We got 2 that we use. There's Stone Path Malt up in Wareham, Mass, by the Cape, and then Epiphany Malts down in Durham, North Carolina. That these guys are malting nerds. I had no idea that you could go so deep on the craft beer business boomed like an entire craft
Subculture.
malt business,
Yeah.
and they're bringing it in, they're growing it in Germany, and then they're floor malting it, or one of them has this big rolling piston thing that they built. It's like the size of if you took one of those tanks right there and just flipped it horizontally, put it on a chain, and made it so it could roll.
Really?
That's their kiln that they. Oh, it's unbelievable. Yeah, shout out to those guys.
We need to get a little deeper in our podcasting. We got to go out to these places
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
oh,
see what
yeah.
it's all about.
Oh yeah.
We got to do a little Larry the Cable Guy and go out and see America, man.
Shit, we do. Yeah. Do you have a favorite beer? Is that like picking your favorite kid?
My favorite and this has never changed. My two favorite beers from Broad Brook are the Rough Guy Rye IPA, which is a little bit like Hopstillo. It's got lots of hops that start with the letter C. It's really kind of heavy mouthfeel.
You know those C ones.
And that rye.
I had like a
bite,
vision of like Cookie
dry.
Monster. C is for cookie.
Yeah, exactly. The Hop Monster, Cookie Hop Monster. That and Rough Guy Rye, and that's also our brewer's favorite beer to make. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. And then mine is Dark Star. We have a black IPA called Dark Star IPA.
A little Grateful Dead.
Dark Star is It is not just a Grateful Dead song. But I keep telling them, I'm like, hey, we got to lean into that. Throw Jerry on a can and get it out there.
Why not?
Or something that looks like Jerry, because there's probably some copyright or trademark on that.
No, the Grateful Dead has no copyright stuff. You can completely rip off their logos, their music.
Yeah, that's
why
why,
there's so much merch out there.
Well, back in the day, I mean, I want to say back in the 90s when we were going to Dead shows and stuff, you were able to record them and bootleg them.
They encouraged it.
Oh, they absolutely encouraged it, yeah.
There used to be a record store in New Haven.
Cutler's.
Upstairs from Cutler's. I think it was, I can't remember the name, but they
all the bootlegs
they
and
sell
stuff
all
like that.
bootleg cassettes from live concerts, and a lot of it, mostly was Grateful Dead because that was illegal. Then you had your illegal ones, you get your Kiss concerts and stuff on another draw.
Well, then you had Merle's Record Rack as well.
Yeah.
They had bootlegs, too.
Bootlegs, man.
They're the best.
That's it.
Oh, up here, we still have it. It's a music outlet in Enfield. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
That guy's the best.
Yeah.
You walk in there, you see he had a big whiteboard. It would have two whiteboards. One was all the upcoming shows that you could buy tickets from him for, and all the albums that are coming out. So you just walk in, you just like stand up there.
And where's that, Enfield?
It said it's on Hazard Ave in Enfield.
It's still
Yeah,
there.
he's great.
Huh. Are they open today?
They probably are. You should go there.
You have to check it out.
Ooh, gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Jim, you got a favorite
Forgive me,
beer?
I don't remember his name, but they're great.
From here?
From here, it's the Vienna Lager. I love the Vienna Lager. It's malty. It's got some chocolates and hops. It's delicious. That's my favorite. And then backing up is the Munich. I'm a lager guy. I like lagers.
Lagers,
Yeah.
You're like a real beer.
Yeah. I'm German and Irish, and that's it. Lagers.
That's good stuff.
And then, of course, breakfast is a stout, but that's easy.
Gotta have breakfast stout.
Yeah, breakfast beers.
Yeah.
There's a taste right there. Perfect. We all had. That's what that pause was. Had to have a little beer break.
Now you notice that the microphones are loud enough we could hear people's conversations at the bar.
Yeah.
And you have like. Sorry.
Hold on. We've switched there. It feels like a Folgers commercial. We've switched their coffee for this freeze-dried crap. Let's see what they think.
And I know there's a lot of families here. A lot of people bringing their kids and stuff. It's a family-friendly place, you know.
We are family-friendly. Children must be kept on leashes, but you can bring them.
Oh, of course.
Definitely.
2 beer minimum.
2 beer minute for the kids?
Yeah.
It's got to be a lager, something light.
Yeah. Well, oatmeal stout, it fits in the bottle nicely.
You'll see Saturdays, Sundays, you get a lot of the families in here, and a lot of the untapped users.
Untapped.
Sunday's the untapped day. I when I'm working from home, I can tell who's in the tap room because we'll get 50 check-ins on untapped on a Sunday, none the rest of the week. But so that's when the traveling beer tasters, the Pokemon of beer, untapped.
Oh, we had a gentleman from New Hampshire show up over here, and he's an untapper.
Oh yeah.
He was just talking. He was asking if we were on Untapped, and we are.
I'm gonna have to get on and toast his check-in.
We just don't do it a lot because there's so much social media out there.
So much.
It's where we start, where do we stop?
We met you guys at the Crazy Brew Bash.
Brew Bash.
We were crazy, boy.
Great neighbors.
You had you were in the booth next to ours. And we were talking to crazy people all day.
They were
and you guys-
superb
Yes,
neighbors.
And thank you for all the beers.
Well, we
and
had to keep you
stuff.
hydrated.
Yeah, definitely did.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you for
didn't
that.
have to walk far for beer.
No.
So,
Our Oktoberfest had only been canned like a couple days before.
Oh,
that,
yeah,
though,
the
so that
freshest
was
Oktoberfest.
good.
Oh, that was
That
delicious.
was so good.
so good.
That was so good. Oh my goodness.
That's one of my holiday favorites is the Oktoberfest. There's nothing better. Just so good.
And that's where we met Miranda.
We met Miranda.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Johnny's favorite.
Shout out.
Hello,
Oh,
Miranda.
Jim, you're a sailor, huh?
I am. Grew up on a sailboat.
You're on a sailboat, huh?
Yep. Grew
He's
up
a
outside
seaman?
of Newport, so we had a nice 42-foot sailboat that pretty much lived on from the time I was born until the time old Dad passed away.
Oh,
yeah.
shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers.
Hoist up the
Arg.
sloop, John B.
Yeah.
That's it.
So yeah.
Did you have a staff full of hippies that cleaned the boat for you?
No, that
Or
was
that
me.
just on TV?
That was you.
That was
Clean
the
the
boat. Yeah, I was the hippie cleaning the boat. Yeah, kid with the long blonde hair, just scrubbing the bottom of the boat. Every spring I was blue because I'd have to sand all the bottom paint off of it. So
sure.
every orifice that I had blue paint in it. So couldn't get that out of me.
Oh,
That
and all
was
the
I'm probably
barnacles.
like a walking asbestos pipe.
How much sailing do you do nowadays?
Haven't been doing a lot because I've moved up to Enfield for a while, and that's inland, so you can't really sail in a pool.
There you go.
But I tried.
Well,
I
you
tried.
could. You can get a nice little sunfish and
Yeah, it was
float
fun.
around in the
Yep,
pool.
I had my little, tow along cooler, and it was fun. But no, we were down in Aruba one time, and convinced the captain to let me sail his catamaran. So we had a 60-foot catamaran sailing around Aruba.
Wow, I
That
love
was fun.
Aruba, man.
Yeah,
I've been to Aruba.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Always 88 degrees and windy.
Yep.
The trees are all sideways from
Yeah.
the wind.
That's how they make
Someday.
their carports and everything else was sideways trees.
And they don't have a weather channel or weather on the news because they don't need it.
No.
You know?
Is it going to rain? No.
Nope.
Is it 80? Yes. Water? 80? Yes.
Perfect, man. Put your
I gotta go.
put your Hawaiian shirt on and your sandals and just enjoy
Nice,
life.
Nicest people in the world, too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I told the captain we had a boat, and he goes, "You know how to sail?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You want to take the helm?" I'm like, "Absolutely." So I'm 3 sheets to the wind anyway, so let's just sail.
Are
So
you-
I sailed around the island and docked it, so it was great.
Do you fish too, or just
No.
not
I eat a lot of fish, but
fresh fish?
yeah, we leave that to others. Yeah, too much work.
I fish. Don't
You
sail.
fish, really?
Yeah. A lot of actually the owners here used to be in the Broad Brook Angling Club. Shout out Broad Brook Angling Club, oldest organization in East Windsor.
So Broad Brook is actually a town in Connecticut?
Somebody,
I've never heard of Broad Brook as being a town in
but a
Connecticut.
subdivision of East Windsor.
Some Puritan someday determined that East Windsor was cool enough to have boroughs, which doesn't make any sense. But there's 5 of them.
Just amazed by that.
And Broad Brook is a section of East Windsor, which no one would know if they're not from there.
Not a clue.
It's like where I lived in Enfield, Connecticut. I lived in Skiddaco.
Sure.
That was the
Yeah,
borough.
Skiddaco.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what it means. But
Yeah, whoever settled this area was like, we're going to make it like New York City, even though
some
it's like
Indian
5
name.
square miles.
Squiddico tribe.
Yeah, they were the Mohawks.
Oh, see, you do learn things on this show.
Yeah.
You could be educational.
Yes,
We could
Suffield
be
might
at
have
times.
boroughs, too. I don't know.
probably. Well, they now have Broad Brook.
They have now Broad Brook, too.
We are our own borough.
That's it.
Do you have your own zip code?
Yes, 06016. And people will say, hey, Broad Brook Brewing in Suffield, you're not in Broad Brook. And I got to hit them with technically we weren't in Broad Brook before. We were in the East 06088, Sophia's Plaza section of East
Yeah,
Windsor.
we're behind Jimmy Chan's.
That's right. But we started in Tommy's Garage, which is still on East Road. Well, I shouldn't have said that. In Broad Brook. In Broad Brook.
You can give out the address. He'll enjoy that. Yeah.
Go visit.
He would love for you to show up at his house.
Yes,
He
he's
would be very
he's a bow
welcoming.
hunter, so please, you won't even hear it coming.
Sean, you do goat yoga at all?
I have never done goat yoga, but I've been trying to do goat yoga for years.
And what's the other one? Kitty cat, right?
I've done cat yoga.
You have.
yoga.
Now, let me ask you a question.
That sounds
Correct
like
me
it
if I'm
hurts.
wrong, but it seems to me that there's not much yoga going on. It's really just like a picture-taking pet animal
Well,
fest on a yoga
I'll
mat.
tell you my experience. And shout out to Erica, who has been on our show, good friend of ours. Brought me to cat yoga, and what happens is they start you off in your downward dog or whatever.
There's an upward cat.
Yeah. And then they unleash the cats,
Oh, no.
and the cats come and they
can
rub
hear
up
the soundtrack.
Yeah, they sniff you, they rub their head up against you, then they get bored and they leave, and then it's a regular yoga class because the cats take off.
People falling up because they're allergic.
Yeah, you can't keep cats interested with yoga.
Yeah, goat yoga. They put you on
can't
all
hurt a
fours.
cat.
They put the goat on your back. It poops on you. Everyone takes pictures, and that's the whole thing.
It's insane.
$50.
Sounds
Hey,
like
man,
a
that's
good
good
time.
luck. It pooped on me. Oh, man.
Oh, I know we got to try some more beer from you guys. So I tell you what, man, let's take a whiz, and we'll come back with more fun at Broad Brook Brewing Company. We'll be back with more Broad Brook coming up. It's Beer Man Beer. We're back at Broad Brook, and we got to look busy because the boss is here with us now. We got Eric here. Eric, did we say you own the joint? What's going on here?
One of the owners, yeah.
One of the owners,
yeah,
right?
One of the owners, yeah.
Are you the head brewer?
No, Tommy and I are. We share that responsibility.
That's it, man. What kind of accent we got going on here?
Accent, I don't know.
They told me you're German. Are you German?
Well, a little bit, yeah.
A little German. A little bit German.
I don't know if it sounds like it.
I just assumed you were Irish here because
it was a red?
You got a whole red thing going on here. You and Sean got the red beard going on.
I'm confused.
I tell you one thing, we got a hell of a lineup of beer in front of us. We got some flights.
Look at the pretty colors.
Look at it.
It's like a rainbow.
So many beers to try. What should we start with?
Well, you got to go light to dark. Don't
Light
we?
to dark, man. Light to dark. Right?
It's always light to dark. So this is the adversity?
You might start sour. I don't know what we would call
I
light,
would probably
light on that flight.
I'd probably go with the sour first.
Start with the sour, Eric. All right.
But look how the colors transition into the dark. It's a thing of beauty.
But hey, if the boss says go with the sour
it's
first.
so artistic.
We like art here.
Maybe we'll go with art.
Dude, have you seen all the art on the walls, man?
I have seen the art on the walls. I might not leave without buying a piece.
I got to buy a piece.
Very good art. Well, tell us about where's that artwork come from, Sean?
Shout out Connecticut Art Gallery, Steve. I think they're out of Old Saybrook, but he's a conglomerate. He has brought together dozens of local artists from Connecticut and like Massachusetts, and he just goes and cold calls bars and breweries and says, "Hey, your walls are bare. Let me put an art gallery in here." And we welcome him with open arms. And when we first opened, the walls were pretty bare in here, besides our fun little beer decorations. And now it's stocked. Every hallway, every room, every bathroom has art from all sorts of local artists, all from Connecticut, that you can buy when you're here if you like it.
And
Kind of feels like a museum.
We're in the lights and darks corner right now. Shout out Heather Henderine.
And your artwork goes from reasonably priced to super bougie, right?
Oh, well, there's
Super
prints
fine
here that are
artwork.
very affordable, and there's original canvas pieces here that are,
I saw one piece, but I was like, well, that's a week's pay for me. I think I'm good.
Yeah, I tapped out. But it's always nice to look at.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, man, if you got it, flaunt it, man. If you can afford the good artwork, get the good stuff.
There's some
But I
big
will buy a
honking
piece
pieces.
before I go.
There you go.
Yeah, there's some big pieces in here. A lot of abstract stuff, too. I like it.
We're
Very
looking
colorful.
at the disco giraffe right now.
Eric, what do you say? We start with the sour? You want to
I would say, start with the sour for
start
sure.
with the sour? All right.
Going in?
Now, as you notice now, the room is packed, is full of people enjoying lunch and brews. Families here. There's kids here, too.
Tell us about that sour, Eric.
It does look chewy. Just looking at it, it does look like a little chewy.
It looks fruity and chewy. Is it
Fruity and chewy. Yeah, Berliner Weiss style, 4.5%. Blueberry, lemon zest, lemon drop hops.
Wow.
A little bit of lactose in it.
Wow, the flavors that
vanilla.
come through.
What I like a sour that isn't that sour.
Same.
You know, I
tart.
love it. Yeah. That's very. That almost tastes
You
like,
know it's a sour, but it's not a sour.
It doesn't taste like a jar of pickles.
It almost has like a rhubarb taste to it, like a pie filling almost.
And you get that nice cream come through it as well.
Yeah, this
It's
wow,
nice.
this is good. Let's see.
And that tiny bit of lactose gives it like that kind of milkshake smoothiness. It's
Yeah.
like,
Wow,
it's like
that's-
a blueberry lemonade milkshake sour.
I
almost.
am not mad at that.
That is really good. Probably
We
the
just
best
sent
around,
that
man.
for review in Beer and Brewer magazine, and they gave it a 91?
90 on that one.
90.
90, yeah.
And you are getting all those different flavors that come through. Wow.
So nice. So Eric, where did it all start for you with beer?
Oh, after drinking Budweiser and not really liking that so much, we kind of tried to find some other stuff. And back in the early '90s, I guess you had a few breweries scattered through New England that were really good, and started drinking that stuff. And there wasn't much of a selection down here in Connecticut, so that's pretty much where we came from.
What was the first beer you made?
The first beer we made?
What's the first beer that you made ever?
I think the Broad Brook Ale was the one Tommy and I kind of refined quite a bit when we started home brewing together.
Okay.
We really ESB, classic style. I think we were kind of shooting. One of my favorites always was Gritty McDuff's Best Bitter. It's a fantastic beer, and we're like, we got to make something like that. So we kind of developed our own take on it. Yep.
And that was just in Tommy's garage.
That was in the garage. That was back in
East Windsor,
2007, 8, something like that. Yeah.
Did you ever make a beer that you were disappointed in and had to dump down the drain?
I'm trying to think. I'm sure it happened. Nothing comes to mind right away. You know, home brewing, you don't have all the control. Yeah. You know, you can't control your temperature and stuff like that. There's definitely some stuff that went down the drain. Absolutely. Nothing comes to mind, but I know we dumped something down the drain, or we just powered through and drank it anyhow.
There you go.
I'll tell you a story about.
You can't waste it.
I'll tell you a story about that exact question. When I was first coming on as the marketing guy, I spent a week just hanging out with Tommy at like 5 o'clock in the morning when he was or 7. I was late, but wait, he was brewing beer.
You 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah,
wait a minute.
It was early. But I was just, asking him questions and just taking notes and watching the whole process, learning how to give a brewery tour and all that stuff. And I asked Tommy, our head brewer, who just finished brewing a batch right now, have you ever made a beer that wasn't to your standards and you had to dump it out? And he looked up at me like I just called him a rooster inhaler. Uh-oh. Right? And he was offended, and his response was, "You know how to make eggs?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You ever had to throw them in the trash?" And I said, "Not really." He goes, "It's like that."
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Next question.
So out of all the beers you make here, what's your favorite one to drink?
Currently, right now, either the Doppelbock, the Dunkelweizen, or what I got right now, the Vienna Lager.
Oh,
yeah,
Vienna
sure.
Lager.
Vienna's
I just had a sip of Jim's Vienna Lager.
Yeah,
that's
very
solid.
much. It's like a perfect beer.
Yeah.
So good. What are we tasting next on the flight?
Next on that flight, I would say you're going to go over to the Barrel Aged Witch.
The Bee-Witch.
The Bee-Witch.
Barrel aged. You do a lot of barrel aged stuff here.
We do a few things, yeah.
I noticed the barrels.
Yeah.
Plenty good barrels.
So we made our regular version of the Season of the Witch, and then we put it into Jamaican rum barrels for about 7 months or so.
You definitely get the booze on the sniff.
Yeah.
I'm going in for a sip.
Oh, that's solid.
Season of the Witch is kind of a cult classic. It has its own fan base here. It's our Imperial Honey Brown.
That's got a little bit of kick to it. I ain't gonna lie. Woo!
Yeah, you're moving into the higher octane stuff.
Yeah. Wow. It's got a little bite. I like it.
Wow. If you love your barrel age, you know who loves barrel age? Jess Beerme.
Jess Beerme,
Jess
yes, she
Beerme
does.
should come up here and try some of these beers. That is a solid beer. Yeah.
You're not really a big fan of the barrel aged stuff.
I'm a fan of this.
But this is really good.
That's on point.
The rum is definitely there, and can you say woody?
It's very balanced.
Yeah, actually, you taste the wood.
definitely
Taste the
got
wood for sure in that one.
But it's not overpowering.
Right.
It's a very nice balance. Wow, that's really good. You know it's there, but it's not kicking you in the face.
We actually have both on tap right now. We have the original Season of the Witch that's not done in the barrel, and then we have cans of the barrel aged.
That is mighty good.
Yeah. Not too many left.
Not to run going
End of
quick.
the season. Moving on to other beers. A lot of stuff coming.
So what's your lineup, or is that something proprietary right now for the winter season?
Coming out, no, not proprietary. We have, let's see, Olmec is in a tank. Olmec we made for the first time last year. Imperial. It's an Imperial stout, basically a Mexican hot chocolate.
Mexican hot chocolate.
A little spicy.
10.5%, spicy, cinnamon, cacao. Got 3 different hot peppers in it as well. That'll be out end of next week. Working on a couple of new IPAs, completely new stuff.
The whole neck is great.
I hear there's a story behind the season of the witch. Is that
There's a story behind everything.
all right.
We like stories.
to
Story
share-
time.
Would you
Oh,
like
God.
to share the story of the season of the witch? We had an actual witch on our show before.
Oh, you did?
A real witch.
A real, well, she proclaims to be a witch.
Yeah.
I mean,
I believe it. I believe her. She cleaned our chakras and everything.
dude, my chakra was clean before she even stepped into
mine
my
wasn't.
apartment.
Mine
man.
definitely was not.
Dude, I make sure I keep a clean chakra.
No. I definitely needed that tuning fork from Danny the Good Witch.
All right, tell us about the story behind the
Season of the Witch? Season of the Witch was just a fantastic beer that Tommy and I conceived that we wanted to have a nice Imperial Honey Brown Ale for the fall. Sounds great for the holidays. But as a lot of the beer names, they all have a bit of meaning. They come to fruition. They come about because of a circumstance or something happens.
Or after a few.
What's that?
Or after a few.
Yeah, after a few, definitely. That's absolutely sure. Let's just say that I don't know how to really put this in. I don't really. Jeez, you got me on a tough one here because I don't want to incriminate myself.
We
here.
had a surprise guest
Oh, we like incrimination.
occasionally, right?
Yeah, someone would come by the old place now and then, and
for you.
you would kind of think that they came in and out on a broom. So we kind of figured that, all right, we got this beer, and this unwelcome guest was kind of fitting for the name. So we're like,
Perfect.
what? Here we go. Let's name a beer after a person they don't even know about it at all, but we do.
I like that story.
We could
That's
call that time in your
tremendous.
life the season of the witch, right?
Isn't that a song as well?
Yeah, a lot of people think that. So some other beers that we have, like Dark Star, which is a black
that's
IPA we make.
It's a dead song.
It's a dead song, which we never knew because we're kind of gravitate towards, what's happening in our lives, and it's like, all right, well, you're going to be an asshole. Well, then I'm going to name a beer after you.
Dark Star.
Why is it always Grateful Dead songs? Everybody names beer after Grateful Dead songs. Not too many Kiss songs. Why is that?
Can you really want to call a beer Beth? I hear you.
Or 16 Christine 16.
That sounds dirty.
It all sounds dirty, man.
Plaster Caster. That should be a good beer.
Oh, there you go.
We used to have a beer called Six Balls Alt. Just three guys making a beer.
Well, there were 3 brewers. You do the math.
Now, if it was 5, now we got a problem.
There's a story.
Someone's missing one.
One guy's got an issue.
Zoinks.
That was great at the beer fest, I tell you. Girls come up. 6 Balls Out, what's the name? Well, there's 3 of us here.
Oh!
Would you like to see?
Samples.
Man.
We haven't made that one in a while.
Any Metallica beers?
What would be a good Metallica, like, beer?
Metal up your ass? I don't know.
There you go.
Enter Sandman. It's so typical.
Unforgiven 2. S&M.
Oh,
Can we go after an album? I think that's their best
like
album.
like an S&M Imperial.
Sure. What's
Where
next?
Where we go next on the growler?
Well,
Go Adversity.
I
You
would
gotta
say
go
Adversity.
I got a
Yeah,
growler
you
mixed
get
with a
into
fly.
the booster.
What the
with a
fuck?
flight. It's a little early for that.
A little buzzed.
There you go. Adversity, that's a New England IPA.
Cheers.
First beer we made in this building. First new beer we
True,
ever made in
that's
this
right.
building. We named that beer after the adversity that we experienced building this place and the delays that we went through. And then the whole world shut down and the beer name became way more apt in
So
2020.
juicy. That is so juicy.
I going for a sip, right?
Go for the sip, Johnny.
Try that.
Very nice.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my kind of beer right there.
That's your wheelhouse?
That's it. That's my jam right there. Oh, hot damn, that is my jam.
Yes, sir. That one's hard to keep in stock. They keep coming for it. Shout out to Kiever with the beautiful can designs. Yet another one.
Well, you had mentioned about the can designs as well.
Yeah. We use Dean McKeever. He's local. He's from like Longmeadow or East Longmeadow, right up the road. But he's known for doing all the cans for Treehouse. And we snagged him up on a contract a long time ago to do, like, I don't know, what's the first thing we had him do? Gigawatts, maybe?
Gigawatts?
Something like that. But now he basically does all our cans. Yeah. And he's redesigned some of our old cans. We got a new Hopstillo label coming out soon that he did.
Excellent.
And he's just killer. He sells glass and stuff, and he's really great. Check him out.
This will go well with my eggs in the morning.
Oh, and he did the mural in the entranceway, too.
A good breakfast beer?
This is a nice OJ beer, man.
You can make a mimosa out of that.
Absolutely could.
Yeah.
You really going to put vodka in that?
I mean,
You could.
Why not?
if you're on a time crunch,
What
maybe.
the hell?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hey, Eric, what do you do on cruise ships?
I was a sound and light technician, stage manager.
Oh, for
actually.
the entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Crazy. Spent all the time all over the place.
Where did you go?
Spent 4 months in Alaska, a couple of months down the whole West Coast, down into Mexico, did the whole Caribbean.
What kind of talent was on stage for your light?
I was a variety because they have their own in-house talent, and then they would bring in different performers, comedians, magicians, and stuff like that. So you'd be working with different people like that too as well. That was neat. It's a good way to see the world for
So
sure.
you get like a John Denver tribute band or something like that? Like, I don't know. What's on a cruise ship? I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Like,
Ever been on a cruise ship before?
Tony Bennett Jr.? I don't know. Who plays on cruise ships? I don't. Tim Hamayoun does.
Isn't that where comedians' careers go to die?
That's a secret.
No.
It's a secret.
I'm trying to think of like Love Boat.
Yeah.
No. Comedians' careers go to die when they open up for they do the warm up for game shows and shit like that.
Oh, the fluffer for Price is Right.
That's it.
I guess that would be them, the Fluffers, right?
Fluffers, man.
I mean, the Fluffer, I think, could fit
$1,
in
Bob.
any genre.
Sometimes you gotta like bite the bullet and be a fluffer when you're a comedian, you know. Hi, Tracy Locke.
You gotta warm them up for Drew Carey, you know?
Oh, my
Oh
goodness.
my God! What are we drinking next?
Or RC. RC's a Fluffer, too.
RC, yeah.
RC's
We have a
good.
friend named RC. He fluffs up shows. Huh?
He fluffs up, whatever audience for whatever.
He did it for Rachel Ray for years.
Yeah, that's right. He did.
Rooster?
You guys are moving on to the
Doing Rooster?
Tasting this Rooster?
Imperial
I'm still
Stout?
enjoying the adversity.
I am enjoying the adversity as well.
This is so juicy, man.
That's actually the first New England IPA that we made.
As you can hear in the background,
This place is packed, man.
this place is packed. It's getting crazy in here.
We thought we would never make hazy beer, and then here we are.
Well,
we
we,
got a
uh,
whole bunch of them.
We dove down the rabbit hole.
We thought we'd never make sours, too, and we have a whole lineup. There you go.
Well, we thought we'd never drink IPAs when we started the podcast, but
Oh, you were going to start a purist podcast.
yeah, we were going to just do lagers. Yeah, that's it, man. Be the lager.
You ran out.
And now here we are. We get in trouble with certain folks that say, you guys don't talk enough about Pilsners. You guys don't talk enough about lagers. You guys don't talk enough about fill in the blank. Because all we do is drink IPAs.
Sure.
And stouts. And
They're popular.
they can all go suck it.
That's
A lot of beards.
Listen, we drink what we drink, man. That's it. Tough shit.
There's a lot of variety, though. I mean, look at the lineup we got. It goes all over the board. So,
You got a big lineup.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome.
Big shout out to Eric's wife for
read up.
running the ship here. She served us pizza and
That would be Rita.
Rita. Shout out to Rita.
yep.
That's it.
Rita don't like me, but it's okay.
Rita loves you. What are you talking about?
Rita's the bar mom.
That's it, Rita just breaks your balls because she likes you. That's it.
That's the way it goes.
She's been very harsh.
Ask Eric. He knows all about Rita. Where did you meet Rita?
At her job.
What's that?
She works for a medical billing company, actually. So And another thing I used to do before was an IT company, engineering, network engineering and stuff. So
what haven't you done?
You used to race cars.
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't put that on the
cars.
questionnaire.
Yeah.
Well, you were on a racing team.
Yeah, I was on a racing team. I didn't race the car, unfortunately. But yeah.
You never got behind and took it for a burn?
No. We didn't do that. No. Been on tracks before, but not for the cars I was working with.
You're a behind the scenes guy.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much.
But, so when you met Rita, you were like, "Hey, I got a deal for you. I see a future in you pouring beers."
No, I never said that.
As he's rubbing his crystal ball.
No.
You will be my beer wench.
Arr, bring me women and ale.
Oh man,
She runs the show.
we got one more beer in the
Yes, yeah.
Look, Kate drinks them all clean. I still got a little bit of
You bounce around.
That's what we're supposed to
Gotta
do.
get there. All that pizza just showed up.
Huh? Oh,
No
no.
rules. Oh.
By the way, not only is the beer amazing, but the food is amazing here at Broad Brook Brewing Company. So if you haven't been here, you got to come through. See the boys, see Rita.
We got a brick oven pizza on the back.
Oh, now this is the beer we've been talking about.
Wings.
This is the Rooster, right?
That's the Rooster Inhaler that we
Yeah.
spoke of.
Rooster
Yes.
Inhaler we spoke of. We're going to go in for a
Johnny, you
shot.
know any Rooster inhalers?
They're all sitting at this table, aren't they?
Ah!
I guess.
That's your Russian
Hey,
Imperial
listen, I know
Stout.
a few. I know a few.
Russian Imperial Stout?
That's our newest release, just came out the other day. It's a Russian Imperial Stout, but that particular one, we've been making Rooster Inhaler since the beginning. With this batch, we aged in Heaven Hills
What flavor?
bourbon barrels for
You definitely you
6
smell
months.
that. You smell it coming through the sniff.
Yeah, that's deep.
That is good. That is. It's thick. It's
I got
smooth.
some caramel in there.
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
It's a little sweet, a little bit of chalkiness, real toasted malt flavor. It's dangerous. It's 10.5%.
So good.
Look at the lacing on the glass. So nice. It's nice and thick.
So good. So good.
Yeah, stout season's on.
Yeah, we'll break out the Olmec after.
The Olmec's
Well, it's-
coming
it's
out.
n- it's
the
now
Homewrecker's
after-
coming soon.
It's after Thanksgiving, so yeah, definitely stout season.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's really good. You get the cocoa.
That's good time. I ain't mad at that at all, man. That's some good Rooster. That's the best Rooster I've tasted in a minute.
Down the hatch.
Tell you what, while we take the Rooster down the hatch, we will take a pee break and come back with more Broad Brook.
Thank you.
More beer, man. Beer. Oh yeah.
It's a freaking party in here, man.
Oh yeah.
It's Beer Man Beer. We're at Broad Brook. Eric and Jim are with us. And we just had a slew of pizza pie.
That is some damn good pizza.
Gosh, innovative pies you guys got here, man. Woo.
So we had the carne. That was like a meat lover's kind of a pie with hot honey on it.
Hot honey and
Dude,
meat.
that was awesome. It's for those picky people, right?
picky, man. Picky.
Those picky people.
You took a beating on that one, didn't you?
I take a beating all the time.
Well, we didn't want to order nothing with too many onions.
Onions or too many vegetables.
But what was that one with the onion on it?
That's a
And
drunken
like the-
swine.
Oh, the drunken swine. That was solid. And the onion didn't bother me.
All right.
It was caramelized.
You could
It
get
was
cakes to eat an
caramelized.
onion.
Listen, I love the taste. It's a sensory thing in my teeth, crunching on an onion. It really makes me crazy.
Oh, Eric, what do you think of onions?
I love onions. Absolutely. Onions are good.
Yeah.
mean,
So I'm the weird guy. It's okay. I get it.
The picky guy.
we
I'm
grew
a picky guy.
Irish and Germans, we grew up on onions.
Onions and
We
potatoes.
Eat them like apples.
And the Irish too.
Jim,
And what was the other pie that we had?
That was the Bianco.
that was all garlic, right?
Garlic.
Garlic,
absolutely
ricotta
delicious as
cheese,
well.
Yeah, fresh mozzarella.
Yeah.
Good time. Good. Thank God we have gum with us.
You know who's got to
Well,
come
we all
up here?
tried it, so we're all good.
Life of Revelry.
Yeah, Life of Revelry.
Brian's got to come up here and taste the pies
Yeah.
because he is all about the pizza pie.
Yeah, he checks out all the pizza throughout Connecticut and New York.
Absolutely.
Solid dude. Jim, who do famous people did they say you look like?
I get all because I'm bald with a
well-
goatee.
Well, me too. I
Yeah,
understand.
but we get everything, don't we?
We had Goldberg, Stone Cold, right?
Goldberg, Stone Cold, the guy on the Speed Channel there, something white. I look like him too.
And
Yep.
all bald guys look the
Yeah.
same.
I actually signed an autograph, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Did you
one
really?
time. Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
You know, you do kind of look like brothers.
brothers
You
from
do.
another mother, baby.
We could put our heads
do.
together and make an ass out of ourselves.
Hey, man.
But I was getting a vibe from you. You kind of look like the guy from Lost.
Oh,
Never lost
Terry
it?
O'Quinn. Yeah, I could go that route. Yeah.
You know what? I never saw the show, but I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I could go that route. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
That's it, man. All bald guys are cool, man.
That's right.
I'm
You got
afraid of going
high
bald.
testosterone.
You afraid of going bald?
Yeah.
No fear.
You need
No
a round
fear.
head.
Yeah.
You
My
know?
head has a lot of dents in
A
it.
smooth head
so
carries
does
a
this.
smooth mind.
I've taken a lot of pool cues and a lot of beers
that's it, man.
to my head.
I
so
have a lot of scars on my head.
It's character.
I guess.
I'm going to tell my kids I met Mr. Clean.
Yeah, got that one too.
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
We shaved my cousin's head one time. It looks like an egg.
Yeah, look at all the
It's
Patriots
not
fans.
a pretty thing.
Another Patriots,
Patriots
fan over
fans
here.
everywhere. What's going on? This is Patriot territory.
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah, yes.
He didn't
Once
like what I had
Once you
to
get
say.
north of Hartford, it's all Patriots.
It's all Patriots.
Yeah, yeah. We don't like the Jets up here.
Even without Tom Brady or what?
Oh yeah, we move on. You got to move on.
Yeah, fuck Tom Brady.
We root for Tom Brady, but not to win.
I'm posing for photos.
Oh, we got photos.
Oh, hey, look at photo ops.
For good times.
Hey, I'm out of beer, man.
Out of beer.
What are we going
That's
to
a
taste?
problem.
What are we tasting next?
Johnny, what are you saying? Yeah, give me
a
some
little,
Have a
roasties.
little-
little bit of the rooster.
There we go.
There you go.
Have a little bit of the rooster.
Nothing like a little rooster.
I need some more beer.
What do you want?
Definitely go home, man. But
Hey, a little Journey's coming through our headphones, man.
Well, Journey. Yeah, Journey's coming to Hartford.
Yeah, with Toto and Billy Idol.
Should be a good show. We went to a concert on Tuesday night, and you know, for a milestone, Keg Kettles and myself went to a concert and did not have any beer at the concert.
And that's the second time we've done that.
We did it before?
Yes,
When was the first time?
Rush.
We didn't have any beer at Rush.
No, we had coffees from Dunkin' Donuts. And I actually have the picture of me holding the cup with Rush in the background.
Why did we not drink beers at Rush? We didn't even have a podcast then.
It was during a week, man.
Rush.
It was like a Wednesday.
They're from
man.
Canada.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's 2-4.
Yeah,
You
have
get
a-
2-4 and go
That's some
out.
Tim Hortons, a little
Yeah.
coffee and.
Yeah, you go Tim Horton.
You know, Tim Horton needs to come back to Connecticut and like actually establish themselves because they have better coffee than this crap that's in Connecticut.
Very true.
Look out, Sean's bringing us some glasses. I think we have some
Ooh.
more beer to try.
Oh, he's bringing out the 91 rated Olmec Mayan Stout.
Ay, Dios míos.
But we did check out Sebastian Bach in concert on Tuesday.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Really?
solid show, man. He still has
Took
it.
my
man.
kid with us, and he was all about it. He was in the crowd.
Wow.
He got a guitar pick. He was stoked. He was a happy.
I thought
kid.
he was just doing cameos. I didn't think he had a career anymore.
Oh,
His
no, he's
cameos
still-
are horrible, by the way.
He's still jamming. He's kind of a goofy guy, right? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like when you hear him talk, he sounds like Jim Brewer.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned that at the show, and I was
That's
like,
funny.
wow. And listening to him, I could not picture anybody but Jim Brewer as he spoke.
Yeah,
At least he doesn't do Goat Boy.
he still swings the microphone though, like
Yeah.
Oh, he swung it like
it's
a
like a
chief,
boomerang,
man.
He just swings that microphone around.
And then he hit the lighting up above.
oh yeah.
Threw it back down.
And he played all the hits, all the Skid Row hits. We heard him.
Yeah, you know, he did a little montage, if you will. You know, when it came to all the different bands that influenced.
Oh yeah,
him
he
as
played
well.
a little bit of Motley Crue, a little bit of Iron Maiden.
A little Judas Priest, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he did a little bit of, but it was a good show. Hell of a show. Not totally packed out. I don't know if everybody was scared of the Rona or something. Not many people were out. This
Listen,
was a
I think, for a Tuesday,
Tuesday night.
on a rescheduled Tuesday, that place packed out. I mean,
Where do you play at?
Toad's
Place, New Haven.
Oh, Toads, yeah.
Granted, I've seen him a few times prior to the show, but it seems like, as years go on, his voice starts to deteriorate.
But 53 years old, he still got it.
But that shocked me too.
Yeah, I thought he was older.
53 years old, and I was like,
He's not much older than us.
I looked at Johnny. I go, he's only 53, and here we are back in the 90s, like thinking he's like some old guy, and he's not even an old guy back in the 90s. Yeah.
Tall guy. Really
Yeah.
tall.
Oh yeah, he's a monster.
Toad's Place. I saw the Ramones play at Toad's Place.
Get out of here.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
It was quite a few years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. I've also been to the original CBGBs.
CG. Oh, no.
Yeah.
What do you see there?
Talking Heads.
Nice.
Saw the Heads there play. I saw Blondie play down there.
Wow.
Yeah.
CBGB's no more.
No.
Pour a
God
40
rest his
to
soul.
him.
Give it the old cross.
Now, what are we tasting now?
This is our Olmec Stout. So,
Yeah, so Olmec Stout, we made this for the first time last year. It's a Mexican hot chocolate. Three different peppers in it: cinnamon, cacao, vanilla. 10.5%.
Got a nice sniff to it, man. I'll go in for a taste.
Yeah, fresh batch in the tank coming out next week.
Oh, that's good. That's what I'm talking about. That is smooth.
you get a lot of that chocolate and coffee and the cinnamon, and then the little bite at the end. But
See, now this is your wheelhouse.
This is my stuff right here.
That's your stuff,
My
man.
wheelhouse.
You love that spicy stuff.
I like it. And Mexican chocolate.
Yeah, the fresh batch will definitely have a little spice to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You weren't here yesterday. We tried it again.
I know.
Hey, what you doing?
Geez, somebody's going to sell the beer.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to work. Can't just sit around and drink all day.
All right,
Gotta make it.
give us
Wow,
an
this is
example
good.
of
This is
sales.
really
here.
good.
Tell you what, sell us this beer as if we knew nothing about beer.
That is a solid idea, Johnny B.
All right. Have you ever tried something that just envelops your whole mouth, and you get the mouth feel, and you get a little spice and a little bit of, it's like a party.
I was thinking of something else.
There you go. See? But how would you like a beer to do the same thing that those other things do?
Oh,
You know, wouldn't you like to have that sitting on your table? Somebody comes in and goes, "We have to go outside and have a cigar." We sit and have a cigar. We have a little bit of the Olmec Stout, and it just envelops our whole mouth, and you can feel everything as it goes down. This is a beer that you want to have with your friends, sitting back, just having a great time. Is this something?
Can you picture that?
Is this something we can put into your store that you can move out of that store?
I think I could do it. I believe I can.
All right then.
Wow.
Wow.
That was quick.
He sold me, man. He sold me.
That was way
Jim
quick.
sold me, man. I didn't
Did we
him
get a
hard
time
with
on that? Did we get a time on that?
Sold.
Time of the match.
That was quick.
I think we need a time on that.
I think it was seconds.
Seconds, absolutely seconds.
It's all about
It was definitely
believing.
under a minute.
It's all about believing in the product. If I like the product, I can sell it.
See,
I don't
can
like the
see
product,
sitting on
I
a
can still
cigar
sell
like
it.
this. This
Yeah.
is good.
In fact, I sent Eric a picture because we had an old batch come back, and we're like, we got to try this. It can't have the legs that it does. So I'm sitting in my backyard, fired up a Cohiba, had a can of this, and it was just, the flavors, it just pops. It just pops with all the flavors.
Especially with
I
that
sent in the
Cohiba.
picture.
What a nice balance.
Yeah, because you get those. You get a little bit of the leather and the coffees, and they all blend together. It's just so good.
That is dynamite.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's the powerhouse.
This I can hang with.
And 91 rating in the Beer and Brewing Industry magazine. So
91. Why'd they go so low?
I don't know, man.
I'd give it definitely a 99.
I'm happy with that for sure.
not the brightest bulbs in the chandelier, but you know what? We'll take it.
Hey, man, back in my day, that was a passing grade.
That's it, man.
Back in your day, 70 was passing, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, you got a 70 recently, right?
No, I got a B.
All right.
Listen, I got a B. An 8 is a B. I look at 8 as a B.
Eight's a B.
See? Thank you.
Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah.
Jim knows.
Yeah. And then after a few Olmecs, a 2 is a 10.
Listen, there's always room to improve.
Always room to
And this is what I'm all about. Room to improve. So an 8, I'll take it. I was never that good in school. As long as I got a C or better, I'm cool. But I was always D's and F's. So, you know.
I got an A in one class.
What was that, Jim?
Crime and violence. No lie. There was a class
Really? Crime and violence?
called Crime and Violence, and it was about all the old Al Capone.
Capone and all that kind of shit. Back in the
Ooh,
day,
that's
you know?
cool.
Oh, that's history.
But the teacher had huge boobs.
So there's
I
your
was
interest right
definitely
there.
glued to the teacher, and I ended up with an A. for the
A
class.
plus teacher, A plus.
That's it. Other than that, I was pretty much a C student myself.
But she was carrying like double D's.
She had a big set of balloons.
A double D plus.
Yeah. Mighty.
Oh yeah.
Mighty.
Anyway,
mighty
enough of the
set of
sophomoric banter.
Yes.
All right. More beer.
More beer.
This is really good beer, man. I can't stop saying.
Mexican hot chocolate. This is on point.
Yeah.
Perfect
That's
for
good.
wintertime.
Good word for it. Mexican hot chocolate.
All right, so bonfire,
It's a bonfire beer.
a nice cigar.
Nice cigar, yeah.
You know, a nice mild ring-size cigar. And this beer.
So you want to go with a Perdomo.
Yeah.
Champagne.
Not one of those cigars that looks like a
Sounds
horse's
good.
dick.
You know, not one of those.
No.
Yeah.
But a nice mild ring size. That this would be paired perfectly.
Little Connecticut wrapper. You're all good to go.
That sounds like a plan.
That's right down the road, actually.
With some nice honey.
Or it used to be anyway.
Hot honey and meat pizza, right?
Nothing better than that.
Dude, that hot honey and meat pizza, man.
No,
He's not getting it out of his mind.
Man, I can't get it out of my head.
that's delicious.
I think one's going home with you, right?
All right, concerts.
Where were you on tunes? I know
Tunes. Oh my God.
Jim's a big fan of all kinds of tunes, and you were regular at the CBGB's. you said,
CBGB's
yeah?
I was
Back
at
in the
before they
day,
closed
man.
up. Yeah.
What was CBGB?
All right.
CBGB's down in New York.
I never heard of it.
Down in the city, man.
That was
No,
the
that's
original.
why.
It's original punk club.
I remember going to the Agora Ballroom in Hartford.
Wow, that's old, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, now here's a band that I like that Keg is not a big fan of.
You too.
U2.
I love you too.
All right. When did you see the U2 concert?
The very first U2 was at the Brown University Spring Weekend, 1978. They had one album out. They were just playing, doing the college circuit.
Oh, you got to catch them early. Right?
early on, yeah. But I've
I was
seen
like 4 years old.
yeah, so was I. But I saw them that, and then probably another 4 times after that. So I've seen them a lot. I mean, multiple times. You're going with U2, The Clash, The Ramones. Like I said, I saw the Talking Heads down at CBGB's.
David Bowie, too, you see live.
I saw Bowie up at Gillette Stadium. It used to be the old Schaefer Stadium up in Foxborough. I saw them and followed up the following week with Paul McCartney and Wings.
All right, that sounds
So,
a lot of legends there.
yeah. Very nice.
Now, U2, I saw at Gillette Stadium when they did the Joshua Tree
Joshua
album. They played the whole album.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big U2 guy in the 80s, but I got to appreciate it. I know
He's shaking his head.
Kate's
He's
throwing
shaking
shit
his
at
head.
me right now,
Yep.
but
Oh, no. They're one of the first. I mean, I saw like all the old crazy punk bands like the Buzzcocks and the Sham 64. And, I mean, I've seen them all. I've seen
were
some
you
crazy.
a Police guy?
I saw the Police in Providence. Saw them play. Like them. They were more new wave. So as I started to transition from crazy hair, mohawks, and
So you caught them early in the game, like in
Yeah.
the 80s, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I saw them when they had their last tour, their last run. They played Giant Stadium.
You too?
I know.
Oh, the Police? Yeah. I caught them early. Prior Synchronicity.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I've seen them all. Yeah.
Eric, you a big concert guy or not?
We used to be. Yeah. That's what I said. I mentioned the Agora Ballroom in Hartford. I don't know if anybody remembers that or not.
Why are you used to be?
Well, because just used to be. I don't know. We used to see a lot of music, go out
Get out
concerts all the
and
time.
see some shows, man. There's a
No,
lot of good shows going on.
I'm too dang busy, man.
Got to see them before they all die.
problem.
You're never too busy for music,
Before all
man.
the good ones die.
I know.
I saw Metallica. I saw at the Agora Ballroom before they were big. Saw
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Golden Earring I saw there.
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Radar
I'm a little older than you think I am, I guess.
Radar Love.
Radar Love. Yeah.
You pull it off, man.
Yeah.
You still got a full head of hair, and you got a
See,
full red
there's
beard.
no gray. There's
No,
no gray in
there's
the
some
beard.
white
When you
ones coming
shave the
here and
head,
there, you know.
When you shave the head, nobody has any idea how old we are.
That's it.
Yep, they're like, you're an old guy. Well, yeah, sure. How old? I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever.
For some reason, the Dunkin' Donuts people still charge. They still give me a senior discount. And
You don't ask for it?
No. And I yelled at him one time. He's like, "Hey, man, I'll give it to everybody." I'm like, "Okay, all right, I'll take the senior discount."
Why do you think I ride the bus to work?
That's it.
I get a discount. Senior discount, baby.
Hey,
I
man.
get that senior coffee, man.
Dude, I hated back in the 80s going to the Burger King or Dunkin' Donuts with my grandmother, and she would insist on saying,
That's senior.
Where's the beef?
I get a senior discount. I mean, my thought at 10 years old was yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
You didn't
they,
have to announce it.
I think they understand that you're a senior based on the
Well, you never know.
the curler still in your hair and
The house dress?
And the blue and
exactly.
silver candles
Exactly.
that would almost match the hair in Grandma's wig.
See, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
See, you guys don't go out to liquor stores at all like I do. I've seen so many house coats in my day. They're coming in their slippers, their house coats, and they're getting their jug of Popov. Come on, these seniors are happy women.
What's with the pajamas too? Everybody's going out in pajamas and slides.
Everybody's got pajamas and slides.
That's the new.
I mean,
it's the new look.
You look fucking homeless.
That's a
I mean,
uniform in
come on.
Enfield where I live. That's a uniform there.
Really?
Oh, it's awful. Yeah, that's why I moved.
I don't get it.
They've given up.
Why did they wear pajamas?
My wife said, she goes, "Can you go out and get something one day?" And I put my jeans on and my sneakers. She goes, "What are you doing?" I go,
Too classy.
"Yeah." I said,
Getting
"I'm not
dressed
I'm not
to go
gonna-
out of the house, man.
I'm not going to look like the rest of them." She goes, "Why? Nobody else cares."
Maybe that's the problem.
Exactly.
You're way too bougie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So check this out, Jim. If you had a super group, who would it be?
Super group. Well, I had to go living.
Living,
Because,
yeah.
I mean, if we go dead, it could go on forever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But a super group. Lead singer, got to go Pat Monahan.
Who's that? I don't know.
He's from Train.
Oh, okay.
My God, they started out as a Led Zeppelin cover band.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
and you hear this guy, he can do a Robert Plant. I've heard him do Prince. I've heard him do his songs. He's got a range that's just unstoppable.
He's kind of like a Scott Stapp.
God rest his soul.
Scott Stapp does a lot of
Yeah.
other stuff. Doors.
Yeah.
I mean, he does a Morrison like no one else.
Yeah, I've heard him, but yeah, Monahan's unbelievable with the range. And then I got to go with my man, The Edge from U2.
You like The Edge?
Sorry, Keg.
Take them blow a gasket.
But 40 years of music like that, writing, playing, he's just innovative. He really is. I got to go that route. Bass, I heard an interview with Michael Anthony of formerly of Van Halen.
Yep.
Also of The Circle and
The Circle.
Chickenfoot.
That's where I
And
heard
Chickenfoot.
him. Yeah. I mean, Sammy Hagar was just praising him up and down. He is a bassist that actually has the background voice and everything else. It's insane.
I don't ever think he got his due.
No.
when
No.
it comes to bass as well as backup
Yeah.
singer.
Oh, he can sing.
I
He
mean,
can, like,
Yep.
I mean,
He could play
somebody
Clash
get me
with
a
a high
doctor.
voice.
David Lee Roth
when he
and
sang
Sammy
that,
Hagar backing up. I mean, come on. And he was just seamless. So
Absolutely.
That's why I got to put him in there.
And his bass playing is it's off the charts.
Yeah.
but never recognized.
Right, exactly.
Because he was always the guy behind the scenes, and even when it came to pay,
Yeah.
he was shorted so much money in Van Halen.
Yeah.
And, I mean, shame on him for not getting more money. But he was an unsung hero.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's why I love him because, I mean, you play against, next to Eddie Van Halen, probably the best guitar player ever.
Sure.
And hold your own.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the pedigree, Jason Bonham on
The
drums.
son of Bonzo. Bonzo.
Yeah, Bonzo Bonham.
Also
I mean, the pedigree.
the Circle,
Yep.
as well as Chickenfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he also played for Foreigner for a while.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Oh.
I didn't know that.
But I saw him on the,
Also, he was on the Supergroup on VH1
Yep.
with Sebastian Bach,
yeah,
Evan Seinfeld from Biohazard,
Biohazard.
and Jason. Who else?
forgot the other one.
Oh, there was another one too.
We'll have to search the Goog.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, they. Was it? Oh, it was Uncle Ted.
Well, Teddy Nugent, yeah.
I believe it was Ted Nugent as well.
Teddy.
Can't
So-
leave him off the list, right?
Oh,
What list it is, I don't know.
I mean, it was no damn Yankees, but I mean, still.
Yeah, but I mean,
There was that super group that was on VH1.
I mean, he made Jimmy Page and Robert Plant cry at the the President's Medal of Honor or whatever it was,
oh, that's right. Yeah.
because he played the Zeppelin. He was backing up, I think it was
Yep.
Hart and everybody, and the two of them were crying with him sitting there playing the drums because of his father.
But he patterns his father.
oh yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
to the
yeah.
T.
I mean, he bangs the heck out of those drums. So that's
Awesome.
my group.
Yeah, it's to beat them Skins.
Got to beat the Skins, baby.
But you know what? The dude that played for Sebastian Bach, that dude beat those Skins, man.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
was
did.
I don't know the guy's name.
Hey, that was a good night of rock and roll for a Tuesday night in New
that
Haven.
dude pounded those
Especially
Skins.
drinking coffee, huh?
Oh yeah, I had 2 Coca-Colas.
I drank the water.
It was a school night.
We decided we'd behave
Oh, it
ourselves.
was a school night.
But the good thing is we remember the entire show.
That doesn't always happen.
You have a lot of footage from that show, don't you?
Yeah. There's footage on our Instagram page at Beer Man Beer Pod.
Not me. I had my hands in my pockets, rocking out.
Playing a little pocket pool.
I have to keep my tickets so I remember the concerts because I
Do you do
have
that?
no idea where I've been.
I got a binder. It still has all my original tickets in
Hey,
it.
see, I wish I did that because if we did
It
it,
would be a huge binder.
I got the same.
I don't know if
thing.
they're worth anything at all, but I mean, it's like I get those
It's all
memories. If I
memories,
can't
yeah.
remember, I
Well,
can look
yeah,
at it.
that's
And
the
like,
thing, is I
Oh, yeah.
forget how many live bands
We've seen it. We've seen it.
Dude, we've seen so many. live
Everybody,
bands,
man.
I mean, from the '90s into the 2000s, man.
I saw Aerosmith in the basement of the Viking Hotel in Newport, 1975.
Whoa, you're old.
Yeah.
Wow.
My cousin dragged me to the show.
I thought I was old.
No, I was 12. She's like, we got to go see this band. It's awesome. I'm like, okay. What the hell?
And how were they?
I don't know.
But Aerosmith is from Massachusetts
Yeah.
or Rhode Island.
They're from
It's
Boston area.
Boston,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We saw Aerosmith and Springfield. It was early '80s, and there was a snowstorm that night, and they were delayed like 3 hours. They finally came on like 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Then we proceeded to go and drive to Northampton to some place to go to sleep later. I'm like, why did we leave from Springfield in the middle of a snowstorm, go up there? But it was crazy.
Why do we drink beer?
Well,
You know?
because it's good.
Yeah, and that makes us drive.
Nourishment.
More beer?
I always think of Rush whenever that phrase is said. Why are we here? Because we're here. Drink some beer. Roll the
Roll
bones.
the bones, man. Roll the bones.
Your bones.
You guys can open this one too if you want.
We got another
That's
beer?
another Olmec.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to rock and roll and concerts, I've seen a lot of things.
You see the Stones?
No, I don't like the Stones.
You like the Stones, really?
What?
Wow.
What?
I don't really like Stones either.
No.
I don't like the Stones either. But
I'm the only one here that likes the Stones.
I had to say it because
Yeah.
I don't like you too, and I'm always chastised because I don't like you too. What the hell?
You don't like them for their music or the political reasons? Yes.
Yes.
I've seen you too.
Hey, hi, ladies.
Bye now. You want to scream into the mic?
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah.
No, okay, stream that in the mic.
How cathartic.
Let's go, Brandon.
Clap, 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 clap.
A girl after your own heart.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome.
That's funny.
America, nothing but the best.
That's a statement.
Your sister grooms their pussies?
Yes, he does.
This is thick beer here, huh?
That is
like
thick and
motor
chewy
oil.
and just yummy. Look at the head on that thing, man.
Wow, that is definitely a thick, chewy, so dark beer.
Look at it cascading down the glass.
That's good times right there.
Yeah.
That is fine. Yeah, you know the Rolling Stones, never a big...
All right, I'm a huge
Man.
Stones fan.
Are you really?
Huge.
I didn't know that.
Huge.
See, I always learn something new about Johnny
I do
Benson.
like the Stones, man. You can't go wrong with the Stones.
No.
But not a Beatles guy.
I don't like the Beatles either.
What do you think of the Beatles?
I don't mind the Beatles.
You don't mind the Beatles?
I mean,
I don't like the Beatles. I don't like the Beatles. I don't like the Stones. I don't like Led Zeppelin.
You just hate England.
No, I actually love England.
You don't like the British folk, do you?
I do. I appreciate British cars. I love England's fantastic.
Like
but
Billy Idol?
Don't
Or-
like their
The
music. Billy
Triumph
Idol's
is a great motorcycle, the Triumph.
The Triumph. No, Lotus. Lotus race cars. That's where it's at.
Solid beer. Talk about it.
I saw Billy Idol.
I just want to keep drinking it.
He's speechless. That beer made Keg Kettle speechless.
Wow.
This is like drinking a glass of spicy chocolate. It is so delicious.
And so good for you.
It's like, is it because of the antioxidants in the chocolate?
Wow.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
It's a chilies.
Wow.
See, this is a cleanser as well.
The
It
chilies are
works.
good for you. Yes.
This is so good.
That is solid.
It feeds the blood.
That's like a that's like a very, very cocoa nibbed infused chocolate milk. It's so good.
That's good times right there.
Tell me how you like it tomorrow.
Wow.
With oh, listen, I ran at a stop on the way up, so it's all good. Mickey D's is my friend.
That's it, man.
That's good. All right, Johnny B. What else we got on the pipe?
On the pipe, we definitely got another beer we got to try for sure. I know that.
No, we always have more beer.
Would
We got a lot
that
of
be
beer.
the breakfast stout?
We got to try the breakfast stout.
Even though it's afternoon,
Should we pause for the cause before we try the breakfast stout?
we'll use that as a finale piece.
It's a finale piece, right?
Finale piece.
That'll be the ending beer.
Sure.
A little nitro to end it up. That's perfect, yeah.
Oh, nitro. Nice, smooth, silky.
Oh, yeah.
A beautiful mouthfeel.
I'll tell you what.
We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with a delicious breakfast beer, an oatmeal stout
From Broad Brook Brewing Company.
No doubt.
And who knows? We might talk some more crazy stuff as well. CommanderMusic.com.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's Beer Man Beer. We're at Broad Brook. We have the whole crew with us.
And we're drinking some beer, man, beer.
What a great freaking time, man.
Such a blast. We have an exclusive brew we're trying right now, right?
We got Chewbaccanator. Doppelbock.
Not even close. Oh, whoa. There we go. All right.
Chewbacca.
That looks like some tobacco-colored some brew, man.
Yeah,
So
we
nice
make
and
this
brown. It's got all kinds of different levels of brown inside of it.
Yeah, it's nice malty, 7.2%. We use some nice German malt we get from Durham, North Carolina.
Solid.
A lot of chocolatey flavors.
That is solid.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Johnny B?
That's smooth, man.
That is
I like that.
very smooth. You're right.
Plenty smooth.
And this isn't finished yet.
Another week or two in the lagering tank, and then we'll pack it up. Yeah.
Well, I can only imagine what it's going to taste like when it's done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, one thing I have to say is, I mean, that was what drew me to Broad Brook Brewing, was the fact that these guys brew beer that's balanced, it's flavorful, it's good at any time. I mean, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I'm like, I got to be part
They
of
do.
that. I got to come in and I got to be
Otherwise,
part of
you
that.
wouldn't be selling, right?
No, I believe in it. That's it. If you, like I said, if you don't believe in what you sell,
That's it, man.
you can't sell it. And this is phenomenal beer, just outstanding.
Anybody listening has got to come to Connecticut, to Suffield, Connecticut, to enjoy this beautiful brew.
Yeah.
Let me ask you now, as far as products you really believe in, other than beer, other than what you're used to. What's a product that you insist by that you could sell to anybody? That's one of your favorites.
I can sell bourbon to anybody.
Really?
I love bourbon. I drink a lot of bourbons. I've tried a lot of bourbons, and I mean the bourbon barrel and stuff like that. That's just a bonus. But
So what's your bourbon of choice?
my go-to is Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare. Sazerac family puts it out. I mean, it's just smooth. It's got sweetness to it. It doesn't have that burn on the back end. It's 90 proof, reasonably priced. I mean, I've had some bourbons that are nasty and they're too high priced.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
but it's a go-to. It's a taste. I mean, when I told Eric when I first started, my mother had bought me a Mr. Beer kit. When I was 18 years old.
Everybody starts with Mr. Beer.
So that's like the Stoopy snow cone machine,
Yup,
right?
you got the five-gallon barrel of Mr. Beer, and you get all the pre-made things that you boil. And because I'm in high school, I drank Budweiser. That was it.
It always comes out like crap.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
You
yeah.
go through the process.
Yep.
Busch
But then
Light.
you read it, and it's like, oh, and but I like a brown ale, a stout, a porter. All of a sudden, I get appreciation for different beers. Everything wasn't just Budweiser or, when you're 14 years old drinking Jenny Cream Ale at the bathroom at the YMCA or something like that. But I got an appreciation for beer. And then when I start dealing with people who can make beer and you taste it and you enjoy it, it's like, wow, what an appreciation for it. I mean, I'm fascinated every time I come in. Every time I'm in this place and they're brewing beer, I wander around and I look at what they're doing, what they're adding to it. Oh, can I help out with anything?
Here, try this, Jim. What do you think?
Yeah. Quality control. You got to have a QC guy.
Well, you got to sell it, so you got to know what's in it.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to taste everything.
If you had to sell something other than drinks, what would you sell?
I've sold a lot of things. I've sold insurance. I've sold uniform rentals. I've sold dumpsters. I've sold all kinds of crazy shit. So, sorry.
Dumpsters, huh?
Oh, you can swear. You can swear.
Yeah.
You can swear.
Yeah, I work for Waste Management.
How do you
for-
sell a dumpster? Like, what's a good dumpster compared to what type of dumpster?
Well, it depends. I mean, it depends on what the customer needs. I mean, you go in there, is it a Chinese restaurant and they need a compactor because they pump out a ton of garbage? Or do you need like a little small, a container for paper or whatever? It all depends. I mean, you have to know your customers. And that's what I tell people, is somebody coming into sales, know your customer. Listen. Listening is key. 101 is listen. Don't go in and talk. Don't go in and tell anybody. You tell somebody everything, they're going to go, get out. If you sit there and say, so, what do you want for your business? And look at them, they'll tell you what they want, and then I have that for you. Boom, done. You reel them in. Always let them talk.
No one listens anymore.
No, not at all.
That's a sad part about our world right now.
I worked for a guy just before I worked here, my sales manager, so to speak. All he did was talk. He talk. And you would say something to him, and he'd talk about it and not listen.
Shut up and listen.
Exactly.
Beavis.
If you want to be in sales, listen.
How much does knowing your sports help?
Knowing sports? It depends on the industry, what you're selling to.
How are you at cricket?
I'm very good at cricket. That's why I can sell to these retailers here in Connecticut.
Hey, John, what do you know about cricket?
Nothing. But if you know your baseball and football, that helps
Yeah.
out with sales, right?
It does if you're selling to anything else, like selling paper or selling liquor and wine or anything else. They listen and they watch it. If you're selling to a retailer in Connecticut, you got to know cricket. You got to know
cricket.
Hey,
that's
John,
about it, right?
what about pickleball?
Pickleball.
Oh, they know nothing about.
What do you think of pickleball?
What do you know about pickleball?
Do you know what I know about pickleball?
I don't even know
Zero?
what pickleball is.
I wake up every day to pickleball because my town decided it's okay to have a pickleball court.
What the hell is
3
pickleball?
feet. It's between tennis and ping pong.
It's like an adult-sized ping pong.
Yeah, and it's all the craze now. So about 90 50-year-olds show up in my neighborhood about 7 o'clock in the morning, and all you hear is.
So mainly women of the alternative lifestyle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks like a Melissa Etheridge concert.
So it's so it's like watching cats screw.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Basically.
Yeah. About as fun.
It's hilarious, too, because I go over his house. He's like, look, oh, you hear it. It's almost like it's like a plastic ball or something. That's right.
It's plastic ball. It's
Brutal.
Yeah. With like this big like ping pong, what would you call that, like paddle?
Well, it's like, when we were growing up, cornhole meant a whole different thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it
It
did.
still does.
It all depends what you're into.
Exactly. Now it's like, have you ever
Not
played
that
cornhole?
cornhole.
I'm like, no, I haven't played cornhole. Thank you for that.
It's not my thing.
Hey, tell us about the When Pigs Fly Bacon and Beer Fest at the New England Air Museum. Tell us about that.
February
down to the Air Museum.
It's a
Geez, boys, I could throw
baseball throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right around here.
So you
I'm
guys-
actually waiting for some planes to fly over the.
You have to catch them early in the day or later on in the afternoon.
Now, is this an event that we'll be able to taste your beer at?
Yep, it's right here at the New England Air Museum, which has got, planes from all decades, and it's beautiful down there. We did an event there, 2 months ago, and to walk through is just outstanding. So what they're doing is having free tours, having people walk through and see all the planes and all the helicopters and everything else, but we're going to be there, and we're going to be serving beer, testing out all our new lines. They're actually going to have like a whole bacon festival too, so all these people are coming in with different bacons, whether it's candied or fresh, whatever it is.
Will Miranda be there?
Your girlfriend will be there.
We might have to make a bacon beer.
Ooh, a bacon beer.
Hey John,
there we go.
Guess what? We will be there as well.
We will be
Yes.
there, definitely.
Yes.
You will?
Yep.
We will because I have that weekend off.
And and Miranda will be there.
You've been warned.
She will have her brass knuckles.
I know.
That's not fair.
Got to make it even.
This is a
right.
solid brew here. Where's Sean go? Sean,
All right, listen. Before we go, we have to try the breakfast stout.
You do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's Sean?
I think he's
That's
putting
right.
that together right now. So, but gentlemen, I have to make my exit, so you're gonna have Sean for the remainder. So, thank you. I'll get it.
Hey, Sean, come on in. Sean.
I'll get it. Yeah.
Tag, you're it,
yeah.
man.
Go get it.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Jim.
I'll see you at Bad
Jim, thank
Sons.
you for
Bad
everything.
Sons.
Oh, yeah. Sean is in. Now, Sean.
Tag, you're it.
You're going to have to get me a stout because I got cut off.
You got cut. Did you get shut off?
Rita said me and you were done.
She did.
Rita, your wife cut you off?
It's news to me.
Ay, Dios mío. What's happening? Rita,
That's what I
they
said.
cut off?
Cut off?
Look at this.
What the hell is going on? All right, Rita, we got to get you on
Come
the mic.
on, Rita.
We got to get Rita on the mic. All right.
Hilarious.
All right, Sean's
Always
here.
something.
Hey, guys.
We got to hear some of Jim's favorite music. Now we want to hear some of yours because
Oh, beautiful.
you got a
Jim, 2 nitros. Yeah.
coming. Perfect. Well, you're not having one more? You're cut off, right?
I got beer.
Yep, all right.
I'm out of beer.
It's personal foul.
So am I. What's wrong with that?
You're the boss. How do you get?
How does that work?
How does that work?
Well, let me look for your list of tunes.
Oh, man, I'm all over the place. That's me.
That's you right here. You're a Weezer guy, huh?
That's right.
Wait a minute, Weezer has a cruise?
They did. They had 2 cruises in 2012 and 2014.
Weezer has a cruise, man. Okay, we should have a cruise.
I think we should.
It'd be on a minnow. It'd be like on a dinghy.
The 3-hour tour.
As past tense, I'm not sure if it does as well as the 311 or their Kid Rock cruise. God, I swear there was more employees on
311
that.
has a cruise?
They do.
Really?
I swear there was more employees on that boat than there were music fans. I've never seen a level of service like that. Like I would move, you get like 3 spoons and 4 forks. It's like, I don't know what they're for, but I would just like start turning them.
But
so they weren't
realistically, who
straight.
knows what they're for?
Who
I
knows?
surely don't know what they're for.
All I know is that if you moved it out of place, someone would show up from over your shoulder and fix it.
Oh, no.
So I just started moving my utensils.
You've entered my airspace.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
What got you into Weezer? What's your favorite Weezer tunes?
Weezer just I was born in '86. I grew up in the '90s. I was a Say It Ain't So kid.
86.
And the lead singer's from Connecticut, right?
He is. He
He's
grew
Stars.
up on a yoga farm in eastern Connecticut near Yukon, I think.
A yoga farm?
Yeah, his mom was a hippie.
Thank you, Rita.
His mom was a hippie, and he grew up on a yoga ashram before. I had a boss that used to deliver pizzas with him in Newington before he hopped in a van and moved to California and started Weezer. Before that, he was in a prog metal band that would play in Connecticut all over the place.
How about that?
Hold on. Weezer?
Yeah.
Started in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Well, the lead singer's from Stores.
The
I
lead
didn't know
singer.
that.
Yeah, he's from Connecticut.
I did not know that.
Trey
By the way, this
Anastasio
beer
from
looks like a
Fish.
souffle.
It does, yeah. Nice head on it.
That's our
This-
better than Guinness beer.
Better
This
than
looks very
That's our
picturesque.
nitro chocolate oatmeal stout.
But
We've
look
had
at
that
look,
since
look
we
at the
opened.
head on this.
You can float crackers on that thing.
It
Good.
it
Yeah.
it,
You can walk on
it
that.
kind of
You can walk on.
had some height to it. It looked like a souffle.
I want to take a nap on that fucking foam.
Yeah,
right
you put a thin mint on
Oh,
top
look, you
and
got
just
little
wait for
baby
it to
bears
get in
from,
there.
Rita brought you guys little small bears.
She's the best.
Yeah, Rita, yeah, you're all right. Rita,
Rita,
you
say
going to talk to
something.
us at all?
Rita, just
Yeah.
scold
A few words?
us. Just scold us
when
for
you're
a
not
second.
busy, come by.
Thank you,
We'll
Rita.
Thank you. Ah, she's the best.
What a babe Rita is, I tell you. You did good there.
I
brewery
did
mom.
very
You did
well.
good. You did. Not everybody gets as lucky as Eric.
Eric, you're very lucky.
Thank you very much.
She's very cool. Even through my stupid jokes.
That's it. Fish? You're a fish guy?
Yeah, big fish.
I don't know
hippie.
much about fish, but I know that.
I'm
They
a catch and
taste
release
good.
guy.
They taste good.
I
Now,
like the sushi. That's
But is it the PH or the F?
this is the pH. You
Yeah.
like,
PH.
it's that hippie fish. The stink fish, I call it.
Hey, the airbag left.
Oh, man.
There's something about fish. It's not just a band. It's like a whole universe. It's
Well, it's like the Grateful Dead, just different, right?
I'm too young to be a deadhead. Jerry was gone by the time I was like 5 years old or
But
whatever.
are you ever too young to be a deadhead? I
Not
think
really.
Even if you follow like Dead and Company, you're still following some form of dead to be a deadhead, to be an to appreciate
Yeah, you're
the,
carrying
the
it
legacy
on, right?
of Grateful Dead. Yeah,
I changed my feeling on John Mayer because of the Dead and Company.
Not
I
us.
thought that he was just like a doofus lady, soft rock dude and a pop guy, and now all of a sudden he's Jerry
I
Garcia
don't know, the-
2.0.
The last show we saw would have put you to sleep.
dude, it was
yeah.
like easy listening, and the thing about John Mayer running through the high school, actually in Fairfield, where I actually know where he once lived
That's it.
before.
Another
Of
Connecticut
course,
guy.
he's from Southwest Connecticut.
Of course,
Jesus.
yeah.
That would be Fairfield, Connecticut, the Gold Coast of Connecticut.
The bougie douchey
Oh,
section.
when you
of
travel
Connecticut.
out of state, everybody thinks that if you say you're from Connecticut, they think you're from Fairfield County. You go, I'm from Connecticut. They go, oh.
Oh,
And I'm like, no. You don't understand. I'm from corn and tobacco land. Like,
Do you know where the airport is?
yeah, exactly. I'm friends with homeless people.
yeah, so are we in Fairfield County, and he's a New Haven County guy, Johnny B.
That's it, man.
So we're from we're multi county, I guess if you call it that.
All right. Who's at the drive-in?
Oh. Do you know the Mars Volta?
No.
Who?
Oh, man. At the Drive-In was a really, I don't know if they were popular, kind of like cult popular, like post-hardcore band from like the mid to late 90s. They put out a bunch of albums. Their last album that they put out was their most successful, and then right after they did a tour for it, they just went away.
Wow.
I think the last show that they played as at the Drive-In was with at Coachella with like Rage Against the Machine, like maybe
wow, okay.
2017 or 18, and then at the Drive-In broke up and they split into two, and half of the band started Sparta, who sucks, and then the other half started
That sounds like a beer.
the Mars Volta, which is a crazy good band. Check
That
it out.
sounds like another beer.
Are you into emo punk? You're into that, right?
I love emo.
All right. So
I love you. You were playing Yellow Card in and out of all the all the things.
That wasn't that wasn't Yellow Card.
That was Cometa.
That was Cometa.
Is that a Yellow Card side project?
No,
Because it sounds like Yellow Card.
They sound like this.
Yeah,
Tell me this doesn't sound like Yellow Card.
I don't know who Yellow Card is, but I know that's Cometa.
Walking down Cherry Street, Ocean Avenue. I think they have the same singer. We need to look this up.
They might.
Oh, no.
Grant, do you sing for Yellow Card?
Yeah, I love all that angsty high school.
Yeah, high
Hard
school
to get
for
a
you was
girlfriend.
high school for you was in the 2000s. Right?
I was a freshman and I was a sophomore in freshman in high school in the year 2000.
What year were you born?
86.
86, he
You
said.
were born in 86. okay.
Young.
Yeah.
We were in 6th grade in the 86, I think.
I graduated high school
Yeah,
in
something like
86.
that, yeah.
Hey, there we go.
What did you do?
I graduated high school in 86.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no
He doesn't have
crap.
like gray hair on him. Look at this guy.
I know. I wish I had that hair.
Well preserved,
I
man.
like the red, man.
That's it.
Oh, the red goes straight to white. There's no gray.
Yeah.
That's great. You'll have a Roger Sterling going on soon enough
Roger Sterling.
from Mad Men.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew the call.
But boy, howdy, this beer
This beer is
is
solid.
beer of the night, I believe.
That's
Dessert.
a chocolate oatmeal stout. That's my go-to. It's almost on tap all the time.
Yeah. But I loved all the beers.
I really did.
Every beer was solid. Loved them all.
Do you have a preference, Eric? I know you made the beer, but
I really stick
That's
with the
like
lagers.
saying what kid does you like best?
which kid do
Yeah, I
you
like them all. Every kid's my favorite.
That's it, man. Every beer.
I love all my children.
No matter how dumb they are.
Sometimes dumber the better.
No, I really go to the classic lagers and stuff. Really, I'm not a hophead. You
You're like
know.
a golden beer, like a beer that looks like a beer, right?
Yeah, beer that tastes like beer, looks like beer, smells like beer. I mean, like we started out with the Dunkelweiss, and there's great flavors in that thing. You know?
Good flavor.
You don't like none of that smoothie crap?
No. Not a fruity smoothie.
Not a freaking beer,
It's not a
man.
Fucking beer,
It's
man.
got junk in it.
Not a
and
beer,
it's
man.
like-
You got a bunch of thick, floaty shit in there.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
man.
my favorite descriptor when I'm out at like a
not
beer
a
festival, and people don't know the difference between like a sour, an IPA, a lager, a stout, or whatever. Or you can tell that they've only drinking Miller Lite their entire life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
If I
yeah.
have something like one of our lagers or the Broad Brook Ale, I'll just lead with this right here. This is our most beer flavored beer, and they go, "That's the one I want."
Do you like beer or you don't like beer? I don't like beer. Oh, okay, I'm going to give you this fruity, crappy, filled up crap shit. Here you go.
Which we also make.
Which we also make.
But you know, it's,
tons of it.
it's
You gotta
funny
please
when,
everybody, you know?
when you hear, well, it's brewed like beer. Yeah, but it's like a freaking smoothie. I don't want a
I can
smoothie.
stick my spoon up in the thing.
Exactly.
I'm like, what the frick is this?
That's
I'm
a
not eating the
protein
damn thing.
shake, man.
It sucks.
The challenges are trying to figure out how to brew that stuff with all the crap in it and still try to make it clean. You know, you're throwing vanilla bean paste and curd and all stuff in it, and it's like, okay,
Eric,
now I
you're-
got to deal with this somehow and make it come
Curves
out
in the
nice.
way.
Do you remember beer balls in the 90s? The
yeah.
The plastic beer
Sure,
ball?
yeah, absolutely.
They're like buoys.
Yeah.
That's it, man. It was like a plastic ball of beer. It was like, maybe like a quarter keg of beer, right?
That was like
something
what
like
that
that,
was
yeah.
like.
Probably
what-
7 gallons or something. It's a small amount. It's almost like the dab, like those. Well, it's different, but the dab kegs. You put that on the counter.
You could put in your closet.
But I remember
and you're
them
good to
round
go.
balls. Yeah. Those,
I can't tell you how many times the police caught us with those. We had to put a hole in them.
Oh, yeah.
get rid of.
I swear it's a bong.
Those are fun, man. I don't know.
It's a pool floaty with a tap. All right, JB. What do you think?
Should we, I mean, do we need a solid, not solid, or just go through and say everything was solid?
Solid.
Solid. I don't know. There's no beer here that wasn't
It's
solid.
one big hefty solid. Get your ass down here
I
to
appreciate
Broad
that.
Brook and drink some of their freaking awesome beer.
And have the delicious pizza as well.
Oh, the food, dude. I don't think we touched on the food
it's
at
not
all.
just the pizza, man. Because we were here before. We ate right off the menu.
Oh, yeah, it was solid.
Oh,
Dude, I was eyeballing that burger that chick got before, and it was looking pretty tasty.
I think she'd give you a bite if you asked.
Yeah? I'm going to go ask her.
We use the buns are from Hartford Bacon Company. The beef is from Broad Brook Beef.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? The beef's in
Broad
Broad
Brook.
Brook, baby. That's right. I try to use local stuff all the time in the brick oven. It's great. What do we miss? Anything?
I think we touched everything.
And we touched it all. I think
love it.
Broad Brook is the spot. Come to Suffield. And anything you guys want to plug before we close it out?
Then more to come. Check out our events page.
Excellent.
Live music right here on
good.
Wednesdays.
Eric, anything you want to close it out
I
with?
just want to appreciate you guys coming down, man. Fun hanging out with you
Hey, we
guys, having
appreciate
some
you.
beers.
Blast.
You know?
Always
You
a
letting us in.
blast.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us in. Your wife did a great job of running the show while we were all getting hammered.
Where's Rita?
Rita, yeah, Rita.
Hey, Rita!
Rita's too busy.
Like, I must talk to this customer. I can't talk to you.
Come on over.
Come on, Rita.
Just
We gotta talk to Rita,
Say hi.
man.
Say hi,
My
Rita.
friend Connie. She's
Say
in the
hello.
gym.
Just say hello.
Hi.
Hi, Rita. Rita, you did a great job
Hi,
today.
Rita.
I
Thank
did a
you.
good job, thanks.
Thank you for everything.
Somebody tried to take my job today, though.
Who did
Who?
it?
I'm not saying. Somebody did.
Oh,
Was that Keg Kettles?
I know who she's talking
Ah,
about.
yeah.
Looking at me.
Just
Yeah.
because I was helping people get to
Yeah.
their seats. Listen, we are multifaceted. We are a podcast, but we're also
You
greeters,
watched my job.
and we're also we're just
dare
very
mess up the flow.
listen. We're just very happy people here.
I've been yelled at for the same thing the day we opened.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been yelled at as well. So I don't feel
I
bad
tried to
anymore.
bust the tables because we were busy. She's like, "You're messing up the flow."
Yeah, don't mess
And I
up.
was like, "Okay,
That's right.
I'm out of here."
Sorry, Rita.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Learn
That's
that.
what I say.
Stay in your lane.
You have done a fantastic job today.
Oh, thank you, Rita.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I enjoyed having you.
Good looking out. You're gonna get me in more
Shelton's a little
trouble.
Oh, I gotta go back to work. So
All right, kid.
All right.
I'll tell you what.
Right in between the ribs.
Definitely come to Suffield. Come visit.
I'm
Come
bleeding.
Oh, I
Come
just watched
visit Broad
300.
Wow. Man, I felt it.
Broad Brook Brewery is a spot for all the delicious food and beer.